Dude, you're an amazing player. When you put your mind to something, you'll always get better. The biggest thing is, you have to have learned by now your own mind that sometimes you're your biggest critic, and when you become a critic, it weakens you. So if you could get past that finally and just recognize that you can enjoy yourself and just play and play your best.
I fucking hate you.
How are you not signed yet, Freak? What the fuck?
No, I'm just saying, man, I put the energy out there.
How are you not signed?
So
What the fuck, bro? No way.
And just get better, and look at that 30-year-old Polish team that just continually plays. By the time you're 30 again, you might be the best in the world. It may not be tomorrow the next day, or you may be tomorrow the next day. The key is you have choices in life, and it's what you do with your choices.
Yeah.
What's one?
You're as good as anyone's ever been that I've known. And when you were a kid and you just had fun, you took it serious, but you didn't let things get to you. You just played. You always had a good time.
Yeah.
It's like, remember when you race cars? You always think about it and you blow it. When you stop thinking and you just go play, and you just let yourself play and go forward and challenge yourself and focus on what's at hand, you always do well. But as soon as you start thinking and wanting to make changes and adjusting something and getting superstitious and all these types of things, that's not what it is. It's just when you get on the race car track, you're afraid to lose, you're afraid to do shitty, you don't want to fail. I get it, that's normal. Now get past it, get out and race the car, all of a sudden you realize, I'm really that good. And I'm getting better, and I can get what's going on here. I'm that good. So just believe in yourself, play that, and you're as good as anybody in the world. The only thing gets in the way is your own mind. So don't let your own mind get in the way. Try for once in your life to relax your mind, listen to your breathing, and just go into the game and play and focus on being the best. Don't focus on looking bad or failing. Just focus on doing well and having a good time with a good attitude.
Yeah. All right, Dad.
And be straight up, not defensive.
For sure.
You're so talented, kid. You have so much talent. Both you and Austin, all our kids are talented. You've always had talent in everything you did. The only reason you ever come up short is if you quit or give up or get disenchanted or find some excuse for not doing the work.
Yeah.
Effort equals results. It's just the way it is. You've always been the very best at everything you do if you stick with it. But for some reason, you get to that pinnacle, then you always want to back off on everything you've ever done.
Yeah.
So you have to decide to get over the hump and keep going forward.
True. Yeah.
That's the only difference. There is no other difference. Your only limitation is in your own mind.
Yeah. For sure.
Don't let your mind get in the way. Don't think too hard. Don't get frustrated. Don't get angry. Girls or anything. Just be a loving, good guy. Do your best. But it doesn't mean don't be smart and don't do things contractually or don't do things intelligently. It just means be smart about it, but then make it happen and don't let all that other noise get in your head. Because all it is noise. 99.9 times out of 100, all that shit you make up in your mind, it's all shit.
True.
And it turns out to be that way every time. And then you get all this pressure, and then you're afraid, and you hold back, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, that's really pretty good, or I'm as good as I thought, or a little bit more, I'm the best one out there. That's how you really are. And as soon as you understand
You see that? You clip that and ship it.
and you learn to live that way, repeat it over and over in your mind. Learn to breathe, listen to your breathing when you get frustrated. When you can only hear your breath, there's no more noise. Then go and play, clear your mind, and go and play and get it done. Don't talk too big. Sure, you can be motivated, excited, but don't talk too big. Just go in there saying, man, I love it. Like, I go to work every day now in Mexico, and I do hard work. But I love it. They all look at me like and then all of a sudden everybody comes there and they like me. And the kind of work that's getting accomplished, the people that are watching and listening, and the things that are happening, I'm like, holy mackerel, he's the owner and he works like this. I've never seen this before, and look how amazing. And I'm like, I don't mind. I said, I love to work. I just want you to be consistent and learn what we're doing here. So every time I come here, it looks like this, and this is how we're going to operate. Time. And the ones that work out well, you keep, and the ones that don't, you move on your way. People have to make their own choices, just like you. But if you go through life letting all your opportunities go by, there won't be an opportunity. It's like buying your stock. You invested the money, you took the risk, but the only reason you have the money is because you've been doing what you do and you make money.
Yeah.
So realize you have a talent. I don't see many 24-year-olds with your kind of talent. And I know you're my kid, but if I was a kid looking on the outside or a dad looking from the other side, people look up to you. So don't disappoint. Just be that good kid that you would be proud of. If it was your son, how would you treat him? And as soon as you do something that embarrasses yourself, or you would embarrass your own son, then you know that it's not the right thing. As soon as you have a hesitation, think, what would my dad have said to me or taught me? What would I do if it was another human being? How would I help? How would I better this situation and not be negative? Be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
You got the skills. You got everything in the skills. You
Alright.
have everything.
Yeah.
Just like you to know that. I know you'll be awesome. It's just a matter of if you got a little rusty. What do you expect? It's like,
No, of course. That's why I wasn't even like upset how I played. I honestly think I played well. It's just a little rusty. It's like the timing, you know. But I know that comes
that's
back.
exactly what you say. You just say, listen, guys, I've been amazing. I'm really good at this game. I've been a little rusty. Once I'm back in the groove, if I believe in you guys the way you believe in me, we'll be the best team out there. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
And I know it takes hard work. I'm willing to devote myself. But then you have to be committed to it. But you also have to recognize when you're not doing well, that's when you have to practice even harder. Because I can guarantee you, it always comes. It never comes to those who give up or complain or whine. It always comes to those who just are willing to work that much harder. And there's no guarantee tomorrow or a week or a month from now, but I can assure you one thing. You stick with it, nothing can stop you. You can be the best in the world. I know you can be the very best in the world. The key is you're going to come up against the best guys who want to be the best in the world. Love them for how good they are. And just get better so they'll love you back for how talented you are. Don't let all that stuff get in the way.
Alright. I got you, Dad.
You're awesome. So, yeah, I'm always on your side.
Thanks for that, Pops.
Alright, sweetie. Love you. I'll talk to you soon.
I love you too. I'll talk to you. Alright. Hey, you want to talk about motherfucking speech? See, I don't need to look up to anybody. And I used to when I was a kid, you know what? But it's the only person I need right there.
Like, hell yeah, Ryan. I mean, a CS legend. His muscles, huh? I mean, he's pushing for pro. I mean, obviously, I feel like he should already be on a team. He's a really good teammate. I think that's really undervalued as well. That is skill.
Better, dude. You're better.
And a lot of really good fraggers. Like, we brought in people who were just I thought were amazing. I'm surprised a lot of these people we tried out are not on teams right now. Like, for example, Freakazoid, we tried out for a few days. I thought he was a phenomenal fragger. He's a great entry. I thought he was amazing.
Ryan, RyanAbadir. Keep grinding, bro. Stay hard. That's something David Goggins would say, not me. Ryan, go fuck yourself.
You aren't given any breaks in life. You make them for yourself. We are all being tested in life. While my test is different than yours, you will be tested. And how you face that test and how you overcome that test determines the rest of your life. 100%. The one mentality that you must have in life is that regardless of what's in front of you, you still must grind. I'll never be in the Olympics. I'll never be a professional athlete, but still I grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me down a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing. I was grinding. Stay home.
One enemy remaining.
Don't even try.
Oh my god.
Heal up, squad.